the journey to transform themselves from the competitive mode to the collaborative mode. Now, there were winners, but the winner was somebody who will get his things done from the fellow department, but will not provide support to the other department. So this is how we think the winners are. The winner is somebody जो दूसरों का काम नहीं करेगा, but he'll get his own thing done. Partnership is the stage where you start providing mutual support. Partnership is the stage where, if you related with my yesterday's presentation, where despite your own limitations and challenges and problems, you feed others. And these are the situations. For instance, we recently did an exercise. We had the leadership team of a large company, and there was a time we provide only one bottle of water, one small bottle of water for the entire day. And you have to walk and climb like 10,800 feet high locations. And with just one bottle of water, sometimes people run short of water. And what happens is that ek ghoot de do yaar. Or you are drinking others' water. ठीक है? जूठा पानी पी रहे होते हैं. Normally work setting में you cannot even think about. And sometimes we put people in such exercises where their ankles are tied. Recently, and by the way, these are transformational experience. Almost in every exercise that I do with the organizations, there are occasions and events when I have tears in my eyes. So recently, when I was doing the exercise, the HR department told me, the HR head says that the sales director is not a team player, and he gave me very, very negative feedback about the person. And this very exercise, when the entire team was doing this, the sales director was put right as an engine of this exercise at the top. When he completed his turn, he went through the tires and he returns. And not only he returns, he ensures that the people are safe. And there were people whose shoes were broken during the process. And he was putting his hands behind their feet. And the entire management's and the team's paradigm about the sales director immediately changed. And that team was strongly bonded and gelled and matched with the sales director. And the result is enhanced motivation, enhanced sense of commitment, and great results for the organization. But team building doesn't stop here. That is my difference with the other team building models. Usually when we achieve the collaboration, usually what happens is that we expect teams to collaborate in the very first exercise. This is how we run our team building sessions. So team building is not just about collaboration in the very first session. You take people through the process. And team building is not being closed at the end of the partnership or the collaboration session. The next stage is very important. And by the way, here we teach a lot of tools of teamwork, because collaboration doesn't come. There are people recognizing their photographs. You can imagine the intensity of this exercise. The stakes are very high, and the risk level is very high. And we don't encourage risk-taking. By the way, we work with one of the best, one of the oldest adventure service provider company, Indus Guides, that provides us with the facilities. We can camp anywhere in Pakistan and outside Pakistan as well. And this is the level of excitement and energy and tests that the teams have to go through. And for instance, I can just, I cannot narrate the entire exercise, but you can see various departments. So initially, all these departments, these tires are representative of various departments. They are, in their own boundaries and silos and tribes. And as a result of these collaborative experiences, people start putting everything together for the organization. Koi yahan pe procurement nahi hai, and there's no services department, no production, no compliance. This is all one team. And the program doesn't end here. People start promoting collaboration, and we take them through the next stage, which is called build. Now, building is a stage where you know that the team has strengths, you know that the team has developed some sense of harmony, they are supporting each other, they are promoting the sense of togetherness, and then you want to sustain and maintain the results. You don't want just a one-off victory for the organization. So usually, even the high-performing teams, you might have noticed their performance is sliding down. The reason is that sometimes accidentally they perform better, but they don't have really learned how to gel with each other and how to, they might be connected at an emotional level, but working together, they have to make decisions. They don't know the processes of making decisions. They They have a lot of creativity at an individual level, but when it comes to group creativity, they cannot achieve greater results in shorter period of time. So we try to sustain and maintain harmony, we try to strengthen the existing strengths, and we try to cement whatever these teams have learned so that the results are not only created in the shorter term, but also created in the longer run. And the last, by the way, you can see some of these top executives creating boards, and these were one of those individuals who called their chief executive up saying, this trader is crazy, he'll kill us. And they were partnering against me, they were creating teams within teams, humne participate nahi karna, will fail this program. But eventually, when the transformation process starts, these people start behaving as part of the team. So these are tests of teamwork. We put them through a lot of exercises and challenges. And the last thing in the team building process is called revitalize. So when the partnership has been achieved, when the sustenance part has been done, again, this is not the end of the team building session. Now you want to give teams a sense of purpose. Now you want to give them the sense of some action plan that they have to implement going back to the workplace. And for this, we create a mega teamwork simulation. For instance, in this very exercise, we were supposed to walk on rugs. They couldn't put their foot anywhere else. And if you are disconnected with the rug is automatically disappeared. 28 people, 10 rugs, no choices. And now the people are putting, taking off their shoes and trying to adjust with the limited resources and putting 5-6 feet on the same rug. And again, if the rugs are shorter in number, they lift other team members on the shoulders. And they are walking because the goal and the purpose has to be achieved. So when this level of revitalization occurs, teams develop a great sense of spirit and a great sense of togetherness. And before we close this session, I would like you to show me the person who is the tallest in your team. The tallest person on the team is going to get this possibilities tissue box. You have to demonstrate that this is the tallest person. Please stand up. Stand up. You have to give me one person in your team who is the tallest. Baki log baith jaye, just one tallest person. Wow, there you go. So friends, right now, Zishal Lakhpati is the tallest in this team. Can you compete with him? Can you show me the person who is even taller than him in your team? Can you?
I can stand on this.
Why not? Who stops you? I think so far, you are the tallest. Give him a big hand, yaar. Can teams show me? Can anybody beat them? Can anybody beat them? No. You have to show me the. There you go! Wow, that's the energy. So can anybody compete with him? Sir, you have to be there. You just not want one-off victory. You want to sustain your success. Anybody would like to compete with him? And please, safety first. Safety is very important. Woo! That's incredible. That's incredible. And this revitalization is unbelievable. Give yourself a big hand. Thank you so much. And this is one of the exercises where we didn't have any tables and chairs. And the team members, they lifted their person so high in the air. And this revitalization, again, you might recognize Ali Ahmad Khan, the chief executive of Reckitt Benckiser, was right there. So in the end, when we take the commitments from the team, it is not just halla gulla, it is not just fun, just another fun day. It is something where we have combined pre-workshop analysis and learnings and lessons into the program. And finally, we leave teams a very, very high note. So this is a typical possibilities experience. But you guys have been fabulous. Please give yourself a very big hand. Thank you. And that ends my presentation, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Thank you, Kaisar. Dear friends, our today's second speaker is Ms. Sarah Davis. She is Senior Consultant of People First UAE She will share her views on competencies that HR should now demonstrate. Sara is a leading training and learning solutions specialist with 15 years experience in teaching, training, and performance management. Her role with People First involves working closely with clients to design, develop, and implement training solutions to meet the specific needs of clients' businesses. Sara started her HR career with Marks and Spencer, giving her a solid and best-in-class training ground. Here, Sara is specialized in learning solutions and performance management, designing and delivering a broad range of training programs for head office and senior professionals. After 7 years at Marks and Spencer, Sara's passion and dedication for training took her to BPP Business School, London, where she tutored HR professionals across many courses, all accredited by the Chartered Institute of Personal Development, CIPD, facilitating workshops, writing course materials, and leading student assessments. Sara holds an MBA from Henley Management College and an MA in Personal and Development and is a CIPD chartered member. Ms. Sara Davis.
Testing, testing, fantastic. Okay, good morning, Assalamu alaikum everyone. And I know, well, actually, my pocket isn't, yeah. You reckon? Let's see if I can, I may have to just rip my pocket a bit, just to, hang on, let's see if that works. There we are, fantastic. Good thinking, thank you. Assalamu alaikum, and thank you so much for letting me come and talk today. The topic, competencies that HR should now demonstrate. That was quite a grand opening. I didn't realise I'd done so much, to be honest. You forget, don't you, how much you've achieved in your career. I think what this topic does, which I think is a really good choice of a topic, is that it brings together everything we talked about yesterday. You know, we had the CEOs behind us telling us what they wanted from us. And we also talked about Asma, who obviously works also at People First. She told us about HR adding value. And this is all about the competencies that we then need to demonstrate as HR professionals to make this stuff happen. So my topic is really expanding on that, and we're focusing on the behaviours. We're focusing on the behaviours and the competencies, the actions of individuals within HR, but also the team itself, the department, you know, as a function. What is it that we've got to deliver? So let's find this. You're going to help me along the way, and first of all, I want to just think about the context, the situation, the operating environment that we're all working in, you know, and that's very complex, so we mustn't forget that. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to touch on a couple of the experts. I don't claim to be an Ulrich or a CIPD sort of guru, but I think it's really good that we sort of think about what they're telling us and what we can learn from that. Then I'm going to share some of my own experiences, and then I want to hear yours, and then we'll wrap up. So that should take, you know, the half an hour. So let's look at this, this complex situation that we're all working in, and we're trying to demonstrate these behaviours and actions as HR professionals. So we've got a business environment which is very different for different organisations. We have a recession. that was